As usual, we have 5 stocks, the strategy for them, insider strategy, where you buy, where you sell, you take your profit, and where the squeeze for them. So let's get right to it and start with LKCO. We got a lot of questions for LKCO lately, and we talked about this important support around the 0.88 that we're gonna visit it the moment that we gonna have broken from this support around the $1.10, and that's what we did because we got rejected around this ascending line, and that's why we went down. So right now we expect the price to have a bit of hold up right now around this level of support, and that's what we did today. Around we jump until the 0.96 and we have a bit of selling pressure. However, right now we need to hold, as I said, the 0.88 in order to see a test pretty soon near the 0.99 before the $1. There's a big massive test here for LKCO, and again LKCO will have a reversal here around the $1.10 this time if we broke this ascending line and this resistance around the $1.10 this time. We're gonna see the price surge again up. So right now this is a really technical level to hold for LKCO. The next one, we have another stock we talked about in our Patreon because we got we have a question from our hunter asking, is it good to buy? Because in the pre-market was up until the 30, and I warned my hunters to not buy because we're gonna see a selling pressure for this one and for our stock, which is LGVN, and the price actually went around our support as we said in the pre-market for this stock. You can see here in our Patreon we talked about LGVN pre-market and we said the price will go down, and went down precisely around our level of support, which is the 15, around the 15, and we said that the price will go down here to find support, and that's what we did right now. We went until the 15 precisely as we said. We need to hold right now for the price to go up again. This is important technical level to hold for LGVN, and we have a lot of attraction for this stock because we've been talking about lately a lot on Reddit, and that's why we see interest right now on buying pressure happening. So we expected the price to have a surge again for buying pressure and go again at least for the 24, 23 again. The next one we have PayPal, and PayPal is visiting really important support. We might see a massive buying pressure again, which is around the 176. This is important level to hold for by PayPal, and if we hold it, we're gonna see the price go up again at least to the 211, and this should be the last support, and any price below the $1.70 or around the $1.69 will be a bit warning sign, because this will take us until the 122. So this is kind of warning sign, pretty near around this support. Getting in will be around the 176, 177, perfect to reload, because this will be a perfect bottom for PayPal. The next one we have Exela. Exela as well, we have a really nice support, and this is kind of important support to hold after the $1.05, because if we don't hold the $1 right now, we went until the $1.27. So this is technical level we should hold in order to see a bounce until this time around the $1.50 and the $1.69, 67. This will be a technical like testing area and turbulence area for Exela, and as I said, a really important level to hold above the $1.27 in order to confirm we're not gonna go until the strongest support for Exela, which is the technical and psychological level for a lot of stocks, which is above the $1. As everybody knows, a lot of stocks that's been trading on Nasdaq have to be above the $1. If not, will be delisted. So this is why we have important level to hold above the $1.05 if we don't hold this technical level, which is around the $1.30. Lastly, we have metx. So for metx, we have, as we said, the price went down from this ascending line, and that's why the price went down, and we predicted the price to go down again around the 0.3116, which will be the strongest bottom for metx. And as I said, the resistance right now around the 0.42. For metx, it should be an important level to have the price surge again up. The moment that we got rejected here is a big warning sign, because we did double top, and we warn you guys around Patreon to have to watch out for this, because this is a bearish sign. That's why we said be careful from this kind of reaction. And the last thing we have, the last warning sign was around this ascending line to hold above, but we didn't hold. So right now we have the last support for the 0.31, because if we don't hold, this would be a most bearish sign for metx. The reversal will be around the 0.51. If we go above it again, this will be a good sign for metx. And we're gonna do a bonus like a stock for you, which is GME. And GME have kind of double top and rejected around here, this area, the 250 right now, and we have a surging and selling pressure again. So we should going down again around this area of support, where we meet our exponential average around the not 200, but maybe even around the 190. Okay, in order to confirm to do this kind of ascending line. And we have test for this ascending line from this area would be around the 190 here. This should be the bottom for GME after we got rejected here, because we don't want to see the price go again here, because this will go take us to the 95 this time. So if we bounce from this area around the 190, 200, this would be perfect to reload in order to see the price go this time around 339. Hopefully that was informative. If you need any information about the pre-market update or a necessary stock, just check our Patreon. As you see, we already did a lot of prediction for a lot of stocks pre-market, because pre-market we have a lot of volatility. So we build strategy for you to don't buy around like a pre-market, because the pre-market, a lot of traders get cut buying around the pre-market when the price go up like 50%, 40% for some stocks, and get cut when the market opened. Like this stock we covered, the second stock we covered, when we went down, we predicted to go around the support around the $15. So this is how we do. We have a warning sign how to react in the pre-market, because the pre-market is different on the aftermarket and when market open. So we have a different strategy, and when you get in, when you get out. So all the things is in the link comment section below. So without further ado, see you guys in the next video.